Okay. Hello, fans, and welcome to another great episode of DSW Online Onslaught, episode 16, coming to you from San Diego, California. I am one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the Rockstar, Robbie Viars, along with my tag team partner, and the other half of the World Tag Team Champions, the leader of GX, the former 5-time World Champion, the Iceman Travis Lane. Trav, we got a great lineup tonight.
A lot of interesting developments that we saw on our last show. Rockstar Rob is somewhat allied with GX, but we saw in that triple threat match, the rematch for the World Heavyweight title, it makes you wonder, how allied is he with GX? Turned on Master E, and then Master E turned on him when they should have been focusing on Crash Cassidy, but then Crash Cassidy was injured somewhere in the match, bloodied open, and Master E was able to get that 1-2-3 with Rockstar Rob on the outside.
That's absolutely true. Very interesting developments at that pay-per-view event. But let's take nothing away from the fact that Master E still sits on top of the throne here in the DSW as the world's heavyweight champion.
And again, we've mentioned that he is also the TV champion, and the booking committee has decided, like, you know, you're going to have to give up that title, and so he was agreeable with that. So sometime in the near future, there's going to be a match where the TV title is up for grabs.
And let's mention something too. It has come to our knowledge that our last pay-per-view event, even though it was taped on January the 24th, did not go out live.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out why that happened and how that happened, and we're looking at our back truck, and there's a possibility of sabotage, and so we're going to be investigating that and figuring out who's responsible for that.
That's right. A lot of rumors floating around the DSW locker room, the championship committee, as well as to pertaining to that matter, and as you said, we've had the battles as of late with different federations and different people. Could it be something to do with them, or could it be a new player in town?
That's very possible. You know, we've got the FBW that was causing chaos last year, and we've also got the XFL, which has been, you know, they came out and they ran their mouths and they had their event, but we haven't seen much activity from them. Of course, we've seen Jonathan London and Cisco Heat in a couple matches here and there, but I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible.
It is.
So until we get more facts, then we can't make a judgment call at this moment. So, but we definitely want to figure out what's going on.
Yes, stay tuned for that, folks. And once again, we want to mention this. As you see, the Iceman has on a retro GX T-shirt available now on the website. I have on the Rockstar Rob, the Icon Stream, the League of Shadows shirt. Be sure to pick up a DSW merchandise, and we have new shirts coming out soon. A lot of great things pertaining to that are going to be unveiled within the next few weeks.
Definitely. And so, yeah, we got so Poetic Gigolo has I guess he's continuing his feud from last year with Blade. He's continuing that, and his tag team partner Lucas is set to go up against Onyx sometime tonight. And of course, we mentioned it last time as well. Lucas and Onyx, as well as Savior, are part of that famous hardcore triple threat match where Lucas got powerbombed onto the car on the outside. So there's definitely going to be, you know, if that level of combativeness, you know, if we're going to see that tonight, then we're going to see a big match tonight. It's, you know,
absolutely. And Hoof White is here tonight taking on Ash. Of course, we know the battles between them and their history. And oddly enough, Ash's tag team partner Kopix has not been seen tonight. Will he make an appearance on this program?
That's very possible. You don't see them alone too long. I just noticed we're 2 seconds away from going to our intro. But yeah, you don't see those two away from each other too much. So, and we do know that Kamikaze is having a war of sorts with the FBW, his former members. And of course, Kamikaze turned on them and rejoined DSW. And I guess the FBW has the FBW remnants. They're kind of sore about that.
So that's going to be interesting, and that's going to happen here tonight on episode number 16. Man, we're having a great time here in the DSW. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we got some even bigger things coming up in just a few weeks, Iceman.
Because of their loss at episode 13, the FBW actually, they lost the right to the name, the whole federation. It's been disbanded. The arena has been torn down from what I hear. As of right now, they've been calling themselves the Remnant. So we'll have to see where that goes.
All right, and we're going to kick this show off with a match that took place last night in Long Beach, California. There we see the NXT Women's Champion Paige making her way out. Paige, of course, the first woman to hold the NXT, the Diva, and the World Women's Championship.
And this match was previously recorded at a previous date, but we're showing it to you now. And it looks like she's going up against one of Rockstar's favorite competitors, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, that's going to be great. This was a big event that took place in Long Beach, California, just a few nights ago at a house show event. But our TV cameras was there, and we always try to add just a little extra spice and flavor to all the DSW Online Onslaught shows.
Now, I don't believe I was personally at this event, but I think you were there.
I was there, and this was interesting, folks. And there you hear her music making her way to the ring is little Mrs. Bliss, 5 Feet of Fury. Alexa coming out with her groupie, if you will, Rockstar Rob. We know that these two are very close behind the scenes.
Still wearing the blue of the GX.
Interesting. Yeah, absolutely interesting.
Alexa Bliss in the black and red, representative of Dark Side Wrestling.
Alexa, a former 5-time WWE World Women's Champion and a former WWE World Women's Tag Team Champion, holding that championship with Nikki Cross, who is a relative of former DSW superstar Jason Cross. Here we go, folks. There's the bell. Paige gets the upper hand to start with. Alexa trying to reverse it, and she does. Going from behind. Oh, neck snapper. Paige takes her over.
Both of these top competitors, formerly in the WWE, now in the DSW, they came in right at the top of the women's division.
Yes, they did.
And I don't know if they've wrestled each other yet. I don't think they have.
This is our first single matchup here.
Oh.
So
we'll have to see where this match goes tonight.
That's true. Paige, since debuting here in the DSW, has really made a name for herself as well.
Yeah, a lot of Paige fans. I'm a fan of Paige. She's been showing that she's able to stand toe to toe with our women's division. We saw. Was it Paige and Mickie James that went up against Nissa and Alana?
It was at our last show just a few weeks ago.
I didn't have the actual counter of that match, but I believe it was maybe around 20 minutes or so. Really showed what they were capable of. It stood toe to toe with the men's division.
Alexa's gonna Set it up for it, and she
Oh,
hits it.
gosh.
She calls that move the rollover.
Mm.
One of her signature maneuvers.
And I believe we saw Rock and Roll Express. His name's escaping me.
Ricky and Robert?
Ricky. We saw Ricky take that move at an AEW show
Yes.
a while back. Surprised the crap out of me. It just goes to show you that, no matter how long you've been in the business, you never know what to expect from a competitor like that. It was amazing.
That's true. We just saw Paige do the Northern Lights suplex on Alexa. Alexa's down.
And,
we know Alexa has been battling through some injuries as of late.
Ricky hasn't made a DSW appearance, but we have talked to him on a couple occasions.
Yes. We have been in contact with Ricky Morton, a Hall of Famer, a legendary member of the Rock and Roll Express. And speaking of that, they are the current reigning NWA World Tag Team Champions. You can watch NWA Power broadcast on YouTube. I do believe it's every Wednesday night. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's every Wednesday. We just saw Scott Steiner make his re-showing in that federation as well.
I would love to see Ricky Morton or Jimmy Valiant, make an appearance in the DSW.
Yeah,
we've talked to those guys on occasion, and I just think it would be really cool to see somebody like that stop by.
Absolutely. There we see Alexa with great camera view there going in for the pin. Great camera work by our DSW Championship Committee camera crew here. And speaking of Jimmy Valiant, Trav, let's remind the fans once again that in the month of April, we'll have an exact date pretty soon, but in the month of April, myself and the Iceman will be live in Shawswell, Virginia at the BWC training camp ran by Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant. This is his last year in pro wrestling. He's on his farewell tour. Me and the Iceman are going to be there live.
Stop by and get your autograph.
Absolutely. We'll be talking to some of the kids that are training there, giving them our words of wisdom, coaching them on the art of pro wrestling, and giving promos and storylines. And like Trav said, we'll be there signing autographs and passing out T-shirts, and going to have a great time. Really looking forward to being there. Remember, that's going to be in April. We'll keep you updated.
It doesn't. Never mind.
Okay.
I had a thought. It was fleeting, but it's amazing that we're almost at February. We're at our 16th pay-per-view.
Right.
Just the time it flies by.
Yeah, that is very true.
Can't really believe we're already on our 16th pay-per-view.
Oh
gosh.
Great move there by Alexa with that flexibility that she has, doing a backstanding moonsault, going for the pin. 2 count. Great move there by Little Miss Bliss. 5 feet of fury. And let me also throw this out. I don't know, and sadly I don't know the name of the group, but Alexa Bliss just recently had a rock and roll song wrote about her that she's actually in the music video. You can find that on YouTube as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that just came out. Very interesting. Alexa Bliss being very popular with the fan club. There you see her throwing the DSW monitors on the floor. Those things aren't cheap either, fans.
No, they're not.
I'm just glad that her special friend happens to be a rock star, can afford that stuff. Oh! Snap suplex. Taking Paige down.
On the outside. That's got to hurt.
Yeah, not a lot of padding on the protection pad on the outside. Oh, now he's choking him. Right in front of the referee, too. Alexa doesn't care. She has that mean streak, kind of like a Harley Quinn. Sweet one moment, and the next minute will reach in and pull your heart out.
Harley Quinn, she's got a new show out. It looks really weird. She's voiced by, and I'm probably going to pronounce the name wrong, but Kaylee Kuko.
Yes.
From Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
The blonde chick.
Yep.
I'll have to check it out if I can find the time. Oh, Paige Turner.
Yep. And Alexa goes down on her head. Uh-oh. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Alexa kicks out after 2.
2 3/4. That was pretty close.
That's right. And oddly enough, we've seen the Rockstar be very quiet during this matchup. Hasn't really interfered or said anything, but he's watching very intently his groupie, the golden one he refers to, Little Miss Bliss. Oh, Alexa going up top. What's this going to be here? Suplex. Superplex. To the penthouse. To the floor.
Oh, gosh. That was a long way down.
That was my rap reference. Did you like that, Iceman?
I did.
Okay. Alexa going back up top. Oh, big elbow drop. Shades of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, spinal tap. That move made famous by Japanese legend, the Great Muta.
I always used to love watching the Muta back in the day, mainly WCW, but anytime you saw him show up, you knew you were going to have a good time.
Absolutely. Great Muta, one of the legends of Japanese wrestling, a former NWA World Champion, former member of the NWO. Alexa gets a 2 count on Paige.
No, him and a couple of the NWO members, they took that to Japan. They took the NWO group to Japan, and that lasted several years, even after WCW went out of business.
That is true. The likes of the fake Sting, you had Kensuke Sasaki, Hiro Tatsumi, Scott Norton. And there's one more that I can't think of off the top of my head at this moment. Uh-oh, Paige Turner! Oh, she's going for the pin. This could be it. Ref's in position. 1, 2. Oh,
count.
Yeah. 2 count.
I thought Rockstar Rob was going to break that up.
Yeah, I thought he was too. Rockstar's really went by the rule book for this matchup. He has not got involved. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Alexa pulling herself back up. What's this going to be again? Uh-oh. Oh, cradle shot.
Moving her to the center of the ring.
Yep. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. A surprising turn of events.
Very surprising turn of events.
Paige got that win over Alexa Bliss. What were you gonna say?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say on the upside, you get to kind of you want to take her backstage and make her feel better about her loss.
Yeah, there'll definitely be some words of encouragement and definitely some icy hot rub downs and stuff like that. We need to get Alexa back into tip-top condition for her next appearance. But there we see that standing back moonsault. I mean, that was perfection right there.
I thought she had it right there.
Absolutely so. That goes back to her years as being a competitive cheerleader and her training in gymnastics. But that didn't, I mean, there you have it. There's the cradle shock. Of course, that move made famous by Kip Saban. And we see Paige going for the pin, and she gets the victory here. There you have it, folks. Unfortunately, Alexa Bliss goes down to defeat tonight. But great move there. Paige, once again, there you see the cradle shock.
That looks like a devastating move.
Paige earned that one, folks.
Right on her head.
And I'm sure somewhere down the line we'll see these two competitors once again in the ring. Great performance there by Paige as she takes the bow, working her way up the ranks. Has her eyes set on the DSW Women's Championship. And here we go to our live action. And we got a great one to kick things off here. Live from San Diego, California. Oh, there we see a guy you know very well, the Unknown 2.0.
Yeah, the original Unknown. You know, we had a lot of battles. Always decked out in black ninja garb, and then we didn't see him for a while. And you know, Kamikaze made his appearance, and you know, very similar style. And then later on, years later, we saw the Unknown 2.0 make his appearance. So it makes you wonder: was Kamikaze the Unknown, but who's the Unknown 2.0? Like it makes you wonder.
There you see our Canadian announcers. Glad they could be here joining us tonight for this big event. And I do understand that this is a hardcore match. Kamikaze is the hardcore champion, but I've been told I don't believe that this is for the championship.
No, I don't believe this is a non-title match, but it is a hardcore match. Kamikaze did not bring his title out last time. I wonder if that was some sort of message to Overdose, or if he was getting it cleaned. I don't know what was going on.
You got to keep them sparkly. And, you know, a lot of fans were kind of shocked when Kamikaze defeated Lucas several months ago to become the first ever DSWI Hardcore Champion.
Yeah, Lucas was named the Hardcore Champion, and that title, he was given the title in name. Of course, we didn't have a belt made at the time, and then, you know, we had our events, and the hardcore title was kind of overlooked, and then they finally made the belt, and they said, okay, well, we need a match to kind of commemorate this being made, even though Lucas was already our champion, and they put Lucas up against Kamikaze, and Kamikaze walked away with the title. You got to know Lucas was not happy about that.
Absolutely, I would agree with that statement 100%.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a booking oversight or I don't know. Like, the DSW has always a lot of their matches have fallen into hardcore territory, so maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But Kamikaze is now the hardcore champion, and he's going up against the Unknown 2.0 in a hardcore match, non-title this time. We'll have to see who walks away the victor here tonight.
Off the rope.
My money's on Kamikaze just because he's been in this for so long, and the Unknown 2.0, you know, there's a history there, but as far as this character or this person, he hasn't been in this as long as Kamikaze has.
You're right on that.
That's just my 2 cents.
And, you know, there's a lot of speculation backstage and on the website that perhaps Kamikaze may actually know who the man is behind the mask, but he's keeping the secret. Why? It's very strange.
And there was an EPW event back in the day, towards the end of its run, where an Unknown 2.0 did make an appearance. Is that the same individual? The masks make it hard to, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it is possible.
Well, you know, throughout the history of DSW, there was a lot of masked characters. You know, people showed up that even to this day, we still don't know who they were. I mean, you talk about so many characters. I know we're seeing now this guy, but, you know, you talk about people like Grimskull. You know, you think about the Ninja Master, the Masked Phantom, even Jack the Pumpkin King. I mean, you know, the list could go on and on. Blue Panther, the Forsaken.
And the Unknown 2.0, that appearance that he made in the EPW was at the Unknown's Grotto, which, you know, became Kamikaze, but it was at his turf. So there's got to be some sort of connection there, because that was the first and only time that he appeared for EPW. It was that event.
Very interesting.
We'll have to do some research into that.
Absolutely. Definitely get the backstory on all this.
Mm.
Oh, knee breaker. Kamikaze knows as well that if he takes out the knees of the Unknown 2.0, he won't be able to do any high-flying maneuvers.
That's a very smart.
Speaking of high-flying maneuvers, I think we're getting ready to see one, Iceman.
Oh!
Wow.
Jumping swanton out of the ring.
Wow.
Ouch.
Oh, right to the face.
Hmm.
I'm surprised Kamikaze is not busted open right now.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Picking him up?
Yep.
Oh! We've seen that move a couple times from Kamikaze. It's like a lifted spinning power bomb.
Yeah.
Two
count. To be a hardcore match, we haven't really seen any weapons thus far.
Mm-hmm.
They really kind of kept it scientific.
That option is that option's always there, but yeah, you're right. As of yet, no weapon use in this hardcore match.
What's this going to be now? Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Oh,
gosh.
Oh, man.
As you know, Iceman, that is the hardest part of any wrestling ring where they co-coincide with each other. Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh.
No hardcore, weapon usage, but they're using the ring as a weapon itself.
That was just dangerous. I'm sure Trainer Dave and Nurse Kim are standing by backstage. They're ready for any kind of medical attention that these superstars may need after their matches.
And he's got him in this this spine lock type maneuver we've seen a couple times.
Ooh.
The Unknown 2.0 he's making a good showing here tonight against Kamikaze.
Absolutely so. What's this going to be?
Oh gosh.
Backstabber.
From the corner. That.
Oh. One,
2.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That was vicious. Off the ropes. Get him up. Oh, my God. Oh.
Back body drop?
Yes. Oh, big elbow. Look, almost a kip up there. And at this point, I think the Unknown 2.0 is just kind of showboating.
A little bit. Showing off his skills.
Yes.
We saw Kamikaze use that to who did he beat for the last showing? Was it Lucas? No, who was it?
Whoa.
OVD.
Yeah. And look, the Unknown 2.0 just won this matchup.
And he used the same move that Kamikaze used to beat OVD in our last event.
Wow.
He used that move to defeat Kamikaze here tonight. What an upset.
That was an upset. Wow. I mean, who would have thought that?
They have a similar moveset.
Yeah.
But Kamikaze, he's got the experience.
That's true. And, the Unknown 2.0 is not a competitor that we see, every month on the pay-per-view events. I mean,
Kamikaze's been opening up a lot of these shows because of his, unique moveset. And the Unknown just got a win over, one of our more talented, wrestlers.
Right.
That's surprising.
It's very surprising.
I'm out of shock.
Wow.
And here it is. Oh, that kick to the throat.
Yeah. So definitely that will put the Unknown 2.0 right in title contingency for the Hardcore Championship.
Ooh.
Wow.
No weapons used, but we saw them use the ring to their advantage. Using it almost like a weapon. That a very, very interesting match.
That was crazy.
It makes you wonder, where was he trained at?
Very valid point. And here we go, folks. Women's tag team action coming your way.
It's Lita.
Lita making her way to the ring here. A former WWE superstar now signed to a DSW contract, multiple-time World Women's Champion in the WWE, and a Hall of Famer. And she's going to be tagging with her best friend, Trish Stratus, for this matchup. We saw these two at our last pay-per-view event in tag team action. And I know that they have been, kind of pushing for perhaps in the future a tag team titles for the women's division here.
You can't go wrong with a Lita Trish match, and especially if they're tagging together. That's whoever they're going up against tonight. They're gonna have a fight ready for them.
Absolutely, this is gonna be good, folks. Trish Stratus, a former multiple-time WWE World Women's Champion, a Hall of Famer, now signed to a DSW contract. Her and Lita have been moving up the ranks of the women's division here. Trish Stratus always been very popular with the fans. Talks about bringing a little Stratusfaction to the fan club here. There we see our Canadian announcers once again.
I wasn't a huge Trish fan back in the day, but I have a lot of respect for what she's done in the ring. So I've gained more respect for her over time. Lita, kind of the opposite. Kind of lost my respect for her, but at the same time, she can wrestle. You can't take that away from her. And it looks like
here we go again. Just like on our last show, we see Alana and the World Women's Champion Nissa coming out with Brimstone, the Skeleton Warrior. Wow. What is going on here?
This is our technically third match of the evening, if you want to count the bonus match. We are right at 30 minutes.
Wow. What is Grimskull, how is he transforming these competitors here in Dark Side Wrestling?
And what is his goal? What is his plan? What's the outcome that he's looking to get from this?
Up until the last show, it had been October since we have seen Grimskull on DSW Online Onslaught. We know that he had been doing a lot of stuff over in Japan. Trav, as you know, and I'm sure a lot of the hardcore fans know, Grimskull and Justin Thunderliger are very close friends. We know Justin Thunderliger just retired. Grimskull was there as part of that big festivity in Japan. Oddly enough, as close friends as they were, never really had any matches against each other. Just buddies, pals.
Hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out. Very interesting. Justin Thunderliger had a great career over in Japan and here in America as well. A former WCW World Lightweight Heavyweight Champion. Defeating the legendary Flying Brian Pillman at Super Brawl 2 for that belt.
Super Brawl 2.
Yep. And here we go, folks.
That's going back.
Yeah, going back to, I'd say probably 91 or 92.
Lita opens up with a Hurricane Rana against Nissa. Some of these women's matches almost remind me of the cruiserweight division from WCW back in the day. Like some of the stuff that they pull off is just incredible.
We've seen a lot of great action from the women here as of late. Oh!
Back body drop.
Yep.
Grimskull's already. Oh gosh.
Nissa kind of takes her down with a version of the Sling Blade. Great move there. I'm like you, I'm not really sure what Grimskull was saying to Lita, but definitely had Lita's attention.
It was definitely a diversion that was to worked against Lita and caught her off guard for sure. The ref, of course, not saying anything to Grimskull at this time, but you got to know if he does it too many times, he's going to be thrown out.
Yeah, absolutely. Grimskull will be sent to the back, I'm sure.
As we saw Cisco Heat being thrown out for interfering in a recent matchup.
Absolutely. That was at our last pay-per-view event. Oh, snap suplex. Look at the power. Oh. Grimskull throwing that chair in. Headlights causing mischief. Not sure the ref has seen the chair yet.
I don't know.
He's looking at Grimskull. Never seen this to pick the chair up.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, great diversion there. This just throws it out. About hit the Canadian announcers out there.
Oh. So don't hit us with the chair, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was very, very close to being over.
Didn't manage to get too many chair shots in. I guess she knew she didn't have a large window open in order to get those shots in, but she got her shot and tossed the chair out.
Yep, tag made into Alana. We know the DSW has been very popular in Canada as well. Of course, big shout out to former DSW competitors, the Canadian boys, Terrence and Phillip. A lot of exciting things they did as part of the DSW years ago. Oh, Tree of Woe.
One of the most devastating moments that we saw on DSW was Superstar Scream choke slamming Alana off of the roof of the DSW event. And I thought that at the time that was the biggest thing that we had seen, the most crazy thing that we had seen. And I'm surprised Alana is still up and competing after that.
Yeah, I mean, that was just total devastation, and that was the mindset of Scream at that point in time. Choke slammed Alana in a body bag, just out of the rafters, just crazy stuff. And that DVD is available if you're interested in seeing that. Craziness.
A lot of great shows from the past DSW and before. A lot of great stuff.
Leah kind of favoring her neck when she got up there. She could be hurt. We know she's had that neck injury before. Here we go. We see that Hardy Boy type maneuver again.
That just has to be, we talked about insult to injury, using that Hardy Boys move against Lita. That's got to sting a little bit.
Absolutely.
And a 3 count.
And it's over again. Wow.
It looked like Trish was running in, but Alana got the save.
You're right. Absolutely.
Oh, you got to know that chair shot
had
to account for this quick victory. That was over quicker than that last match. That last women's match that we saw last pay-per-view.
This might have been 6 minutes.
Yeah. They came in and they said we want to get this, and they used every opportunity available to them to get that win.
Absolutely. And since they've been appearing on TV with this guidance, I guess, by Grimskull, thus far they've been victorious and undefeated. Oh, look at that crash! Just right to the face. She falls down, and it's over. That's all she wrote, folks. Nissa goes in, powers her over, goes for the pin. As you said, there's Trish trying to run in there. We see Alana just take her down with that bulldog.
Nice.
That was it. I think these guys are definitely on the same page now.
Something is working, and it looks like Grimskull could be the cause of it. Grimskull taking full credibility for this win.
Yeah. That's right. The Black Attack, if you will. All right. We'll waste no time and go on to our next match here, Iceman. Here we go. The XFL coming out. Cisco Heat going to be in action. If you want a cool XFL t-shirt, just hit up your local Dollar Tree. They have about 900 of them left. If you want a cool t-shirt, check out our website. Get your GX t-shirt. Get your Rockstar Robbie V t-shirt. You won't be disappointed, fans.
Get your ever popular DSW Online Onslaught t-shirt or the OG Dark Side Wrestling t-shirt.
Absolutely. You can order all of them off the website. Once again, fans, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so, and subscribe to the channel. Share this with all your buddies that are wrestling fans. Send us a message. You can comment here on the page, or you can message us through Facebook. You can look us up. Iceman Travis Lane, the Rockstar Robbie Viars. Look us up on Facebook. Send us a message. Let us know that you're a fan and that you're watching. We'll message you back.
Yeah, if there's a match you want to see, message us, and we'll try to see what we can do.
Absolutely. And here we see Metalhead coming out with Trainer Dave. Trainer Dave, we alluded to talking about that great suntan he has as of late. Been hanging out in the Ozark Mountains, right on the beach, is what he said. And I really didn't say nothing to him at the time, but I started to say, well, there's really no beach there, but I think he meant the swamp.
I probably was talking about the swamp. Not too many crocodiles at most beaches that I know of. Maybe down Florida ways, but
yeah.
When we were when we were in Florida, they had these geckos that would run around. I always thought that they were I don't know if they were geckos or not. They had these lizards. I always thought that was really cool. But we saw crocodiles and alligators, not in our backyard though.
Right. You know, a lot of people might not know this, but speaking of alligators, alligators happens to be my favorite animal. I'm a big fan of alligators. I like going to Asheboro, North Carolina, to the big zoo down there and checking out the alligators. Of course, they have an alligator farm in North Carolina as well that you can go and look at about 30 alligators.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I like alligators a lot. Leatherhead was one of my favorite Ninja Turtle characters. I could keep going, folks, but a lot of action going on in the ring here. I'm sure you could care less about me.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Hammerhead's my favorite shark.
Yeah, we've been to the crocodile reserves where they were kind of nursing them and letting them kind of cohabitate. And, yeah, really cool stuff.
Then we see Metalhead just muscling over Cisco Heat.
Belly to back suplex,
yeah,
or belly to belly.
It was, yep. Takes him down with a running bulldog.
It takes some strength to get people over like that.
Yes, it does. You're gonna need a lot of strength to get Cisco Heat over.
Yeah, we haven't seen Cisco Heat go one-on-one with too many people. We usually see him in tag matches.
Yeah,
and not too many.
No, that's true.
So. And yeah, again, Metalhead was once allied with the XFL when it was called, I think it was WAR War or there was another one that they had.
Oh,
they changed their federation name more times than they changed their socks. I think there's a lot of names there.
Yeah, well, that When you're trying to evade the IRS, that's what you got to do, folks. Cisco Heat still having a hard time filling out his tax papers from his 35-year world title reign.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's been a champion for 30-some years. And it was funny because he said that, and then I got to looking, and I was like, well, I was the last EPW champion, and that was about 20 years ago. So I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that counts.
Yep.
I heard Cisco's actually writing a book entitled "Words I Can Spell," It's going to be 3 pages long, double spaced. But I'm looking forward to that.
Going to be a top seller. In the Walmart book section.
Yep, you don't want to miss that.
Oh,
I tell you what, fans, if you got one of them shopping centers that has a Walmart and a Dollar Tree in the same vicinity, you can pick up Cisco's book, then get to the Dollar Tree, get you an XFL T-shirt, and still not spend $3. I mean, that is value.
Bring home some change.
Yeah. Stop and get you a that costs too much. You won't be able to get a McFlurry, I don't guess, but get you a icy at one of them Wilco's. They cost you like 88 cents.
So Cisco Heat, it looks like he's going for that knee. I thought he was going for the figure 4, but I don't know. He's a Ric Flair fan as well.
That's right. That's one good thing I can say about Cisco Heat. At least he recognizes perhaps the greatest wrestler of all time. Cisco taking a metalhead to the outside.
Where are they going?
Not sure what's going on here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Spear right through the guardrail.
Hmm.
Oh, Cisco hurt his head on that one.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of hair gel Cisco Heat uses to get his beard looking that good.
I'm not sure. For all the times that they put down LA, I think he was probably using that LA Looks hair gel.
Yeah,
that's the good stuff.
That is some good stuff.
Yeah, you better believe it. Get the one that has the pictures of the spiky hair on it. You can't go wrong there. Your hair will be good through a hurricane.
Oh gosh. There's that out of rings DDT.
That's true, but notice that Cisco's goatee is still in shape.
LA Looks, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Can't go wrong with it. Trainer Dave giving a little encouragement there, pushing Metalhead to get back in the ring.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Oh gosh. Going for the pin in the center of the ring.
2. Cisco kicks out. I think Cisco is still wearing his gym clothes from his years in high school. And I did talk to Cisco backstage, and he was referring about how he enjoyed all 12 years of high school.
Oh gosh.
Live TV, folks.
He was the most popular student out of at least 8 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh gosh. Okay.
When you get to drive your own car to 8th grade, you know that you're doing something good. I heard he had one of them mean gremlin cars. Them things go 0 to 60 in 5 years.
Clothesline from behind.
Cisco's got him up. Reversal there by Metalhead. Going for the back suplex. Takes him down hard.
Oh.
Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Cisco kicks out.
That was pretty good.
Oh, he takes him down. There we see Jonathan London getting up to call his interference with the ref.
Oh.
Go for the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out after 2. Oh!
Going for a back body drop.
There we see Jonathan, during the course of that maneuver there, throw a chair into the ring. Cisco.
Oh, went downtown.
Downtown, Charlie Brown. That's my South Park reference, folks. If you've never seen that episode, look it up. You won't be disappointed. Anyways, Cisco, he grabs the chair.
Oh! Hit Metalhead across the noggin. And he also put the chair up in the corner.
Yep.
It's not looking good for Metalhead.
No, that's true. Cisco has to end this match quickly. He's almost due for his shift at Taco Bell. Going for the pin. 1, 2.
Oh, almost got it. 2 3/4 again. We've seen a lot of near falls these last 2 pay-per-views.
Yes, we have. Oh, God. Cisco's got a gut wrench.
Oh.
Takes him down. He's like, that's the way I'll flip them hamburgers. Gotta do it just right or they'll let you go. They do their job. Cisco takes him down.
He's crawling somewhere. He's trying to get back up to his feet.
Yep.
Oh, Lordy.
Cisco dragging him towards the center of the ring here. Metalhead's got on. He gives the signal. Big DDT.
Nice.
Cisco's out for the moment. There you see Jonathan arguing with the ref about something. Metalhead's going for the pin, but Jonathan's got the ref's attention.
There's one thing that XFL is good at. It's distracting referees.
That's true. That's very true. Oh.
Knee breaker type maneuver.
Yeah, Cisco really going for a lot of leg lock maneuvers during this matchup.
He does use the figure 4 as a type of finisher. So if he's able to lock it in,
yep,
after attacking the legs like this, then it's. But it looks like he's going for a pin.
Yeah, Cisco, he's got him. 1, 2, 3. He's got it.
Your boy Cisco Heat got the win.
Absolutely. A little method to the madness. Cisco Heat victorious over Metalhead. You know, his wrestling skill was unorthodox, but take nothing away from Cisco. He is a dangerous individual.
Definitely. He's been in the game for a long time. I think we started in '98.
Yeah.
I think he's been wrestling since '78, maybe somewhere in that range. Give or take.
I'm not sure how Cisco is, but add 7 more years to that, and that's how long he's been champion. Cisco, very victorious here, and I'm actually glad to see that.
Actually, you're happy to see Cisco.
I'm happy to see him victorious because I'm hoping now that will actually mean a 4th page to that book that he's writing. Words that he can spell. Now he can spell win.
That win. That time I won that match.
And of course, we know that Cisco been working on some stuff with Double J, Jumping Jeff Poole as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can come up with. How to ride a bicycle and go 50 miles an hour. And no weights.
Oh gosh.
That's my mama said. I'm getting fired after this show. It don't matter, folks. It's all coming out today.
That would be funny to see an XFL bicycle repair shop. That's I don't know. That just sounds that would just be hilarious. And I kind of wish they do the backstory of this, but that was great.
Oh, all right. Here we go, folks. We got Lucas making his way to the ring with his tag team partner, the Poetic Gigolo. This is going to be singles competition, I do believe.
Last time we saw these two go head-to-head in tag team action against Blade and Onyx, to which they had a good performance, but ultimately lost to the Dark Angels. Which, I mean, you know, it's the Dark Angels,
right?
You know, You can't really feel bad about that.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
No, nothing to be ashamed of.
And that one kid said it's his birthday in the crowd. Happy birthday, dude. Glad you're hanging out here on Dark Side Wrestling for your birthday. Our Canadian announcers outside as we await the arrival of the Dark Angels. Onyx making his way out, folks. A hush falls over the crowd.
Blade wearing his classic Fubu 92 jersey.
Yeah.
Onyx wearing his classic black outfit.
Yep. With the blue jeans.
Mm-hmm. He customized those himself.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. All right. There are folks, the former DSW World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, and, I don't think they're really too, what's the word? They're not too involved or too, they're not really worried about getting that title back, because they know when the opportunity comes, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
They're patient. They're gonna wait.
They're biding their time.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go, Lucas up against Onyx. And as you look at the power. As you alluded to earlier, we know that these two took part in that big, famous now DSW hardcore match where Onyx powerbombed Lucas on top of a car.
Definitely, yeah. That was very. It was surprising. I don't think anybody expected it, and one of the most hardcore moments of Dark Side Wrestling.
Absolutely.
That is one that will not be forgotten.
No. That match definitely will go down.
Speaking of power bombs.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to powerbomb him into the corner.
I thought he was, too.
Mm.
Lucas could already be hurt. We've always talked about the strength that Onyx has. You've been in the ring with him as well as I have throughout the course of our careers. And, there's nothing that Onyx can't do power-wise.
Oh, yeah. Almost anybody in our federation, he could get up. And, just a powerhouse. And I know Kamikaze's not in this match tonight, but we just saw Lucas.
Yeah, wow.
The Kamikaze, for his size, he could get Blade and Onyx and some of our bigger guys up like nothing.
Right.
And we just saw Lucas pick Onyx up. That's 300 plus pounds. That's a showing of strength there. Oh,
Lucas firing back.
Lucas came in and he went up against the Dark Angels and Savior and me, and then he was allied, with me and allied with Blade and Onyx at one point. So he's been around and he knows how we work, and there's a very good possibility that he could win this match tonight, but it's gonna be a feat, and it has been a while. It's been a while since that hardcore match.
Yes, it has been.
So, but we saw Lucas recently. I forget who he was wrestling, but he had that tables match, and I think.
Oh, look at him walk the road, shades of the Undertaker.
Definitely.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Iceman.
Old school. But yeah, that tables match where he had his opponent on the outside and suplexed him from the inside of the ring to the outside. Lucas is no stranger to hardcore rough matches.
No, he's not.
And did Blade just threw. Oh, Blade!
Oh, God.
And how did the ref not see that?
Yeah.
that chair has been coming into matches here recently. Seen a lot of people use it to their advantage.
I remember years ago when Lucas had a match up against the Ninja Master, the Masked Phantom, and the Masked Phantom, as you might recall, just did all them shades of kick before he would do the spinning back kick. And I remember seeing Lucas the very next day, and he had some bruises on his stomach and on the side of his arm, and he wore them as a badge of honor. You know, talk about a tough individual.
Yeah, he would come out just wearing his t-shirt and jeans. What has Onyx got?
Oh God! Oh God!
Oh man! Speared to the outside. And you know, we make mention of some of our high flyers, Kamikaze. Sometimes people forget that Onyx does a bit of high flying himself, and for his size, I mean that's pretty incredible.
It is very much so.
It's not something it's not at the forefront of his arsenal, but it's something he can pull out at any time.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, Lucas used to come out to the ring, you know, just wearing t-shirt and jeans. But then he had that hardcore match, and he started, you know, he started wearing those armbands.
Yeah.
You know, the arm guards around, and kind of shades similar to Onyx.
Speaking of that, Onyx got him up.
Like a I forget the terminology for that. Power bomb.
Onyx going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh gosh, and it's over.
It's over, Iceman.
He got that power bomb on him.
Wow.
And dropped him down. That was it. No car necessary.
Wow.
He didn't have to use his F5 Fallen Angel finisher on him.
Wow, that match ended faster than Cisco Heat Alaska and the Spelling Bee. Wow. Are you shocked by that outcome, Iceman?
Yes and no. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at the quickness of the match. That was pretty quick. I thought Lucas would last a little bit longer than that, and I'm shocked that Onyx didn't pull out his finisher. But that power bomb, it took him out, and we've seen Onyx use that power bomb to defeat Lucas before in the past. But yeah, that was quick.
It was quick.
What a devastating showing for the Dark Angels here tonight.
And hard to believe, but we're actually getting ready to start number 5 of the live show. Match number 6, if you count the bonus match. We're cruising right through this big pay-per-view event.
We just passed an hour.
Yep, here comes Team Stringent.
We had talked about not seeing Kopix for a while, and here he is.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
We're going to see Ash in action, singles competition here.
They tried to take down the DSW, and they were unsuccessful, and they have lost their federation as a result. So you gotta think that they are not in a good mood.
That's true.
I would not suspect.
They were lucky that the DSW Championship Committee, as we rolled into the new year 2020, decided to offer them an actual contract to be here.
Oh yeah, it didn't take long for the DSW to make that decision. I guess they said, you know, they learned their lesson, and maybe and I always thought the DSW knew that we would come out on top, or they had faith in us, because they let the FBW get away with so much.
Yes, they did.
And finally the DSW was put on the line, and the booking committee was like, okay, you know, y'all go take care of this. And I was like, this is kind of a big deal, but everything worked out in the end.
It sure is.
And it's our current DSW hardcore champion, Kamikaze, coming out with his tag team partner, Hoofbite.
Known as a tag team as Crazy Hoof.
Crazy Hoof, yep.
Hoofbite, of course, a big fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin, wearing that Steve Austin t-shirt.
Hoofbite was known for years as Da Bomb in the EWF and EPW. Came to the DSW, and I said, you want to stick with Da Bomb, and he said, no, I want to use a new name, and I said, what do you want to be called? And he looked off for a second, he looked back, and he said, I want to be called Hoofbite, and then he's used that ever since. So I'm not for sure where he pulled that, and I'm not even for sure if he knows where he pulled that. But he is tagging alongside Kamikaze, and the remnants of the FBW are having, they are not happy with Kamikaze. So, Ash, one of the tag team members of FBW, he's going up against Kamikaze's tag team partner here tonight. So, these two opponents have never faced each other in ring.
Wow.
So this will be an interesting showing. And I know you got to see Hoofbite. Oh gosh, a little bit towards towards the end of what we thought was was the end of his in-ring career.
Right.
And but yeah, I mean you saw a little bit, but this guy, I mean he could do back flips, and he was training with Kamikaze, and he was a competitor. He uses a version of the stunner. He calls it the Crystal Clear, and it's similar to the Chart Buster that Disco Inferno used to use. So a lot of history there.
Absolutely.
And Ash was in the FBW for some time, and we've seen him wrestle. He uses a flying headbutt, and I think he also uses another one of what's his face's moves, like a crippler crossface. So, So I do believe he uses those moves, which are possibly outlawed in the WWF right now, or WWE.
Right.
So,
but we do not have those same rules here in Dark Side Wrestling.
No. I don't think there's any moves that are really banned in the DSW.
Ash is firing on Hoofbite at the moment. What's this going to be? Got him up. Oh, snap suplex. Floats him over.
Standing knee drop, as opposed to a leg drop. That knee drop just adds that, just that much pain.
What's this going to be now? Oh, yep. Oh, takes him down.
He's going up to the top. That's not a safe space for Hoofbite. Oh, elbow drop off the top.
Takes him down. Oh. Ash, a former member of the World Tag Team Champions.
He got
the DSW.
Got that devastating, unexpected win against the Dark Angels, and took the DSW titles, the DSW tag titles.
Well, that's just going to be here. Right over in Hoofbite's corner, right in front of Kamikaze, and he just powers him up there.
I believe it was their plan to leave the DSW with the DSW World Heavyweight title as well as the tag titles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. That's got to hurt. Hoofbite's got to be in pain now.
Yep. You hear the fans shouting, "This is awesome." Oh.
But I believe that was their plan all along, to take our titles over to their federation.
I think you're right.
Possibly rename them into, the FBW titles, which luckily we were able to stop that from happening. Uh-oh, what's he doing?
Yep, I'm not sure. What's this going to be? Oh!
Oh!
The slapjack.
Hmm.
Wow. I'm surprised Kamikaze didn't grab Ash to prevent him from doing that.
Hmm. Yeah, he should have done something. Maybe he was worried about the ref throwing him out.
Perhaps you're right, Iceman.
But yeah, if it was me, yeah.
Ash going up on top again.
Oh!
Changed direction in mid-air.
I couldn't tell if that was his finisher or like his flying headbutt or what. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
It looked kind of like a splash from this angle. Sign that says "Tag me in." I wonder if that was Ernie Kane in the background.
It might have been Ernie Kane, former DSW competitor.
Yeah, I saw the "It's My Birthday" sign. That's funny.
Yep.
Hoofbite actually, his birthday's coming up pretty soon.
Wow.
This February.
Well, there you go. It's just a few weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've seen a lot of blood on episodes of DSW Online Onslaught, and that trend will continue tonight here on this matchup. There's a stunner.
Oh, that looked like a version of Hoofbite's finisher. I don't know if Ash was using that to kind of throw salt in the wound. Yeah, that looked like his
headbutt. Yep, that could be it. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Ash victorious.
Kamikaze and Kopix didn't really get involved too much in the match. If it was me, I would have distracted the ref at that last moment because, yeah, there was no way he was getting out of that. But maybe Kamikaze didn't want to lower himself to their standards. I don't know.
That was crazy. You see some fans taking pictures with their cell phones, having a great time here tonight in San Diego, California. Episode 16.
Yeah, I can't believe we're up that far. It's amazing. Still going strong. Oh,
absolutely. The fan base is getting bigger by the week. A lot of fans interested in DSW action. It's the talk of the town, no matter where you're at.
We're coming up on our next to last match of the evening. And it looks like Team Cryo or GX, as you want to call them, it's like they're continuing their feud with the First Family here tonight.
Yep, here we go, folks. The First Family coming out. There you see Fat Daddy along with B.
Well, that's the King.
Oh, sorry. It is the King.
Yeah. He does look similar to.
He does.
Yeah. They both have those close haircuts, those short haircuts. I did have that written down wrong as far as
that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. I'm only as good as the notes they give me. If he's coming out first, why is his name? Yeah.
I can't work under these conditions.
Inadequate lighting.
Yeah. Why is it so dark in here? Plus it's Dark Side Wrestling. That was the inside joke. Okay, here we go. We have the King, along with his tag team partner, Fat Daddy. Fat Daddy, the current U.S. champion. They're laying it into the fan club here. And they do have some support in the crowd.
Yeah, they're making a name for themselves. They You gotta love their shirts. It's just
Yeah.
straight and to the point.
It is. Very much so. Uh-oh, we know that music. Team Crow coming out. GX, if you will.
Black and blue, and we were out here. We're ready to spread some of that black and blue around.
B, the newest member, really, of the group. He doesn't have the years of training as does the Iceman or Master E, for that matter.
He was not a part of the original GX or the GX 2000, but he's representing here tonight.
B, the master of the crane kick.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. The King puts doing a little college style wrestling there to start this matchup off. You see Fat Daddy approving of that.
Oh gosh, that was a fast punch. It connected really quick.
Yep, off the rope. Spine Buster.
The Iceman's been using the Spine Buster here lately as a prerequisite for the for his finisher, and I wonder if that was a jab at the Iceman.
It could have been. Now we see B firing back. Just hitting him in the back of the head, taking his head and ramming it into the canvas.
B, a fan of MMA and UFC styled fighting, so he's got a different style here. He's gonna try to keep it to the mat if he can. Oh.
Oh. Big suplex, taking him down.
Oh. Elbow to the head. King goes down. Putting pressure on that neck.
Absolutely. The King got up quickly, though. B trying to sling him to the outside. Poked him in the eye. B saying, get back in the ring.
Oh gosh. It's like a inverted DDT and under like a knee breaker or something. Oh, very devastating maneuver.
Big backbreaker there. Oh, now he's trying to break the wrist. Very sadistic. This is getting pretty violent, Iceman.
They're going at it. They're going at it tonight. Whip to the rope.
Lifts him up again.
I thought B was going to reverse it, but looks like he's got him hooked in it. Oh, gosh.
Takes him down with a big superplex off the top rope.
Oh, the Iceman.
Yep. Doing a little jaw jacking.
Oh, backbreaker. Yeah, I had to distract him a little bit. Get me back in this.
B just kicked him right in the face. Like he was punting a football at the Super Bowl. Oh, gosh. That could be it. Ref's going down. 1, 2, and a kick out.
2 count.
That was close.
You almost had him there.
Almost.
And he's dragging him to the center rope. Oh, we've seen this a couple times. Oh, gosh. that DDT to that ring apron, man, that's
very dangerous.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Trav giving some encouragement to his partner there.
Go, man, go.
Shades of Mortal Kombat. Trav said, finish him.
Finish him.
Trav up again, distracting the ref. Oh. B locks on the side headlock. The King trying to muscle himself back up. Just a couple of elbow shots to the gut. Slap. Oh, takes him down.
Iceman's been very involved in this tag match.
He has. Ref's in position 1, 2. And a kick out again.
Oh, nice.
That was beautiful.
1, 2,
3. That's over, man. Wow. What a kick.
And GX gets another win against the First Family. I know B has expressed interest in taking on a few other individuals, namely Onyx and Savior. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if the First Family, if we're gonna have more battles with them down the road.
Absolutely. Definitely some interesting matches yet to come here on Online Onslaught over the next few weeks. Great victory there by B.
Both teams' tag partners showing that they're able to compete as well. They're able to go at it.
Just look at that, man.
Yeah, shades of Glacier from WCW, that cryonic kick, also reminiscent of Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin music.
Absolutely. Now, hard to believe, Trav, but we're almost ready for tonight's main event. We're on episode 16 of Online Onslaught.
Just past 1 hour and 20 minutes. And this is tonight's main event. And the First Family, they're out again.
This time it's going to be Handsome Lance. He refers to himself as the most handsome man in pro wrestling.
Fat Daddy out once again. Said his last tag team partner, didn't fare so well. We're going to see how Handsome Lance fares up against Crash Cassidy.
The gunslinger.
Crash is out to prove that he is the biggest guy, the biggest man in the DSW. And he's out to take all the big guys out. So be interested to see where this goes.
I agree with you. Crash Cassidy, a former DSW World's Heavyweight Champion, felt like he was robbed of that championship.
Oh yeah.
Out to prove once again that he is the best of the big man, the uncrowned king, if you will. This is going to be a good matchup there. Haven't really seen Handsome Lance a lot as of late.
Yeah, not in singles competition. And Crash has to be pretty pissed off about the way that the world heavyweight title situation went. But at the same time, I think he knows it won't be too long before he's back up
Absolutely. And here he comes, folks, making his way from Christiansburg, Virginia. The gunslinger, Crash Cassidy, former World's Heavyweight Champion, wrestling in tonight's main event here on Online Onslaught.
We met Crash at a local show and talked to him, and had conversation. I like him. He's a cool dude. Unique individual, and I think he's got the potential to be the next superstar in wrestling. And we invited him. We said, hey man, you wanna be a part of our online onslaught event? He said, yeah, sure,
absolutely.
And he's here tonight. And in just a couple showings, he was able to capture the DSW World title, if only for a brief moment.
Right.
I'm not going nowhere. I just gotta.
Crash is a very, as the Iceman was saying, a very unique individual. We saw just a few months ago, Crash was on vacation in Mexico, and very far down south in Mexico, actually at the Mayan pyramids, taking photos for his fans on social media. And I mean, that's very interesting and unique in itself. Very unique guy. And I want to mention once again, it's going to be Saturday night, February 29th. Ivanhoe, Virginia, at the Volunteer Fire Department. Crash Cassidy and myself will be there for an AIWF event. Crash will be wrestling on that show. I will be making a special appearance. Tickets are still available. Come out and see me and Crash Cassidy live in Ivanhoe on the 29th.
You know if that's a Saturday or Sunday?
It is a Saturday night.
Saturday?
Yep.
I will try my best to be there.
Oh, there you heard that. We do hear now that perhaps maybe the Iceman will be there as well. And also rumors floating around that former DSW superstar, their freedom fighter, Mike King, may be there.
Have us a little DSW reunion there.
Absolutely. So what a great time that will be. Just a few weeks away, fans.
Crash with an arm lock. It's a handsome Lance.
Remember, fans, it was in the month of December when Crash Cassidy defeated the Rockstar, Robbie V, to become the world's heavyweight champion. Moments later, Eazy-E, Master E himself, cashed in the briefcase and was able to defeat a tired and worn down Crash for the championship. Crash feels like he was robbed. He didn't have time to prepare for that matchup.
Yeah, totally unexpected. And then there was a rematch, which Rockstar Rob and Master E temporarily allied against Crash Cassidy, but then that alliance faded and it became a for all, for anyone match, and Master E was able to recapture that title again, and so we'll have to see what's going to come of that. Crash now, he's working his way back up to the top.
That's right. Crash made a statement earlier to the DSW magazine that this was the beginning of his walk back up the ladder, back up the steps towards the world title.
The legacy of Crash.
That's right. Saying the DSW would be crashed. 1, 2. Oh, kick out after 2.
We saw him use the move that he uses to lead up to the gunslinger, so we'll see if he's able to pull it out or if he's going to save it. Oh gosh. Release suplex. Just gets him up and tosses him down like he's nothing. And Handsome Lance he's a big dude, he's like that was it. Crash got him up like he was nothing.
Crash got him in the gunslinger, going for the pin. 1, 2.
Oh, kicks out.
Wow.
Of the gunslinger.
Handsome Lance. Not done yet. Oh. Crash is really dishing in some punishment now.
And he's going to make him regret kicking out of that. Oh, gosh. What a devastating.
Oh, yeah, a wrist breaker.
And a whip to the corner. Oh, a reversal. Another reversal.
Oh, Crash takes him down. Half Boston Crab. Crash has got it locked in.
Oh, gosh. These two want it. They want this win bad.
Oh, the gunslinger again. Going for the pin once again. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no. Gosh.
So close.
That was the closest 2 count. And we've seen a lot of close 2 counts.
Wow.
That was the closest 2 count I've seen from these last. And here it is.
Wow, another one.
Boosh.
The third one.
That should be all
1, 2, 3. And it's over very quickly, I might add.
Took a few of them. But yeah, he was able to out-muscle him.
Crash victorious in the main event of tonight's show. Wow. What a matchup. That makes me wonder what's going to happen when we get to episode 17 in the month of February.
There's going to be some interesting stuff if this continues. And of course we didn't see Jamar at these last 2 shows, so he might make an appearance at the next one. Maybe he's been on vacation or something. So we haven't seen Eric Matthews in a while.
We haven't saw the villain in action.
Yeah, we will have to see what's
right. We've actually haven't seen the villain in singles competition since he joined the DSW Federation back at Halloween Havoc. So a lot of things to look forward to. A lot of great women's action coming your way soon as well. Contract talks with even more superstars. Tell you what, folks, you don't want to miss the next few episodes of Online Onslaught. You never know what's going to happen or who you're going to see in action.
Crash Cassidy victorious once again. And we appreciate you tuning in to watch our show. You have to you have to stop by again next month when we have our our next episode. Rockstar Rob, you want to say anything else to the fans?
I tell you, once again, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with all your buddies that are wrestling fans. Look us up on social media, send us a shout. We'll holler back at you. And until next time, folks, just victims, ain't we all? Enter the dark side. Until next time, he's the Iceman, I'm the Rockstar. Keep rocking and rolling, baby. Woo-hoo!